Let's do this. I've not been updating this. Hold on, I gotta like. Okay, 157 covers in there. When I put that in for the randomizer, we're at 169 now. Cool. This randomizer website doesn't like automatically update. Let's put on a new. How's everybody doing? Hello, Random Eye. Good to see you. I almost got away with it too. Yeah, it's late. It's like 12:30, but I won't be able to stream tomorrow because I gotta wake up early on Wednesday. So might as well sneak in another one now. Again, I probably can't stream too long, but see if we can make some progress. How you doing, Random Eye? How you doing? The fabled Isaac returns, like the fabled return of the Isaac streams has not happened yet, but perhaps soonish. I would just like fucking throw on like a random ass Binding of Isaac like run, preferably a fast one, while I wait for people to trickle in, but I don't know if I have the energy. Name it of Tarkov, okay. I've heard of Tarkov. This will be, it's true. And soon it'll be Xiaoyandi in 2026. How you doing, Jamal? It's good to see you. Can't wait for the Isaac, hell yeah. So yeah, we're like about halfway through the remaster OST. If this was a long stream, I probably could finish the tier list in one go. But it's looking like I'm gonna have to do 2 streams. That's fine. Once the tier list is done, I can maybe write comments, and then I can move on to other video games. But yeah. Maybe there's some pre-stream stuff to talk about. Again. Sleepy, yeah, same. I would have streamed at 10 p.m., but I was dedicated to drawing and reading instead, so now it's midnight. But it's okay. Funny video script, an interview with someone. Ooh. So you interviewed them for class? Cool. Should probably draw? Yeah. I'll show off my latest drawing. Is the funny video script the one about Deltarune, like, the themes and, like, ranking knight candidates and stuff? You mentioned that last stream. Dedication is cool. I've been, like, busy with shit, man. Like, it's crazy. So this does not seem shuffled at all. Yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to do a bunch of stuff. I've been rock climbing, I've been reading, I've been writing, more like here and there. I've been literally cooking, as in cooking food. Did I say drawing already? Going for walks. I got stuff to do. And I want to learn how to compose and get better at transcription, shit. Life's a never-ending journey. Interviewed him. Rock climbing is funny. It's a nice Deltarune reference. Frozen rock climbing, yeah, let's go, let's go. Ever higher. Good to see you, DeBrogo. How you doing? I saw you have a stream scheduled for tomorrow. Mayhaps I can pop in. Tuesdays are my working remote days, so maybe I can check it out briefly. Chaos King! And hello, Chris Deltarune, saying Vidskus. So true, man. How you doing? Gias fell for Brer. Yeah, I've been trying to schedule streams for Tuesdays and the 9th. Yeah, I'll definitely tune into that one. Assuming I'm not busy doing other shit. Hopefully I'm not. I would like to just stop by. 2 streams, alright, cool. Cool, I'm not doing anything at that time on Tuesday. Potentially, I may be hanging out with my boyfriend Andrew, but remains to be seen. Gotta wake up early on Wednesday, as I said, but it's okay. What was I going to say? Yeah, so last stream, during the pre-stream, there was much to discuss. I'd been to 2 concerts and shit. It's only been like less than a week since that stream, so not as many updates. I'll show off some of the drawings that I was talking about. Off my visuals for a sec here. Alright, no problem, DeBrogo. I appreciate you showing up. You and Andrew are dating? It's true. The tabloids and the rumors are true. So yeah, as I said, I've been... Yo, Pim, I knew I liked you, man. You like Super Monkey Ball? I just peaked the mic horrendously there. I'm so sorry. That shit was funny. But yeah, I've been drawing. There was like I had a fucking work meeting on Saturday that was not fun, but I was bored, so, and I obviously didn't bring my drawing tablet, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna start drawing shit with pen and no less, like a Chad. So I drew Mr. Hat from Ace Attorney, this little puppet guy, who I did draw for one of my daily drawing challenges. I think it turned out pretty good. Then I also drew Bulbasaur. Pretty silly and like pretty simple drawings, but I think they are a testament to my improvement when it comes to drawing. I would, even though this looks very simple, I would not have been able to draw this shit by hand like last year. I managed to build up a good foundation. This is supposed to be Pachirisu from Pokemon also. Bulbasaur. New episode is out? Oh shit, yeah, true. Squim. I think it is Squim, but no spoilers. The microphone was peak. The Squirrel Pikachu clone, yeah, I love Pachirisu. Underrated Pokemon. Drawing with pen is fun, yeah. For some weird, like, sensory reason, I hate, like, writing or drawing or anything with pencils. I just don't like pencils, I'm sorry. Pens are superior. But yeah, I might as well show off real quick. Silly Ice Girl. Noel holiday moment. But yeah, let's see here. So I've been drawing, trying to draw like, what's the word? Yeah, like more original drawings that aren't me recreating shit. So let me open these here. I'm gonna show 4 images, I guess. One of them is lower quality than the others, I would say, but it's okay. Technically only 4 images because 2 of them are like a package deal. Yo, Doomer! Okay, good to see you. The whole last stream, I was like, oh, I hope Doomer shows up because I have much to discuss with him. I am glad you are here. I will pull up the tier list now. Worth doing that. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. We got like halfway. We added songs. I don't remember exactly which songs, but we yeah, no, it's totally understandable. It was like 1 a.m. But yeah, so brief overview of last stream. We got to the first secret boss theme of this tier list, Carnival, which gets a solid S tier. I gave my theory of what the secret bosses are and like what they mean for the lore of Off, which I will happily repeat this stream. Now that you're in the chat, White Rot, White Carcass, S tier, sure. Still Phantoms, the Zone 2 replacement for Desperately Safe. Top of A tier. Not as good as Desperately Safe, but it's okay. Then other stuff. Don't Be Too Loud. Like the roof of the library. Pretty great track. Ballville Blitz, surprisingly good for like being the Panic and Ballville like replacement. Then a bunch of Zone 3 songs. And we got to the unused Zone 3 songs like Aaron Earned and Iron Earn. So yeah, stuff. Carnival and S from at least I don't know. I love Night Margin. I can fuck with Breakcore. It is very discordant and very like I wouldn't say chaotic, but very busy sounding, but I like it a lot. Also the accompanying melodies sort of sound like Your Best Friend, which is fun. Yeah, Don't Be Too Loud. I was very, very pleasantly like satisfied with. I love the atmosphere of the Great Library as an area, and I think like adding a new song for the roof, which correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think there was a song that played on the roof of the library. Maybe it was just an ambient like noise. But yeah, adding a song for that, I think really built on that atmosphere, which was fun. Alright, sounds like a doomer. Yes, Jamal, it's so true. Odd. But yeah, so we got like 30 something songs left. Some heavy hitters still remaining. 5 secret boss themes. Quite a few quite a few of the regular boss themes too. So we got some bangers ahead. But yes, but first I will show off the songs that the drawings that I've been doing. So yes, so as I said last stream, I've been trying to draw original drawings that aren't just me recreating shit. And I was inspired to do that because I went to a Carter Vale concert. Really good, like indie rock, country inspired artist who a lot of his songs give me Undertale Yellow vibes because of the cowboy aesthetic. So I wrote up like animation storyboards. Not drew. I wrote up like ideas for music videos, and I'm starting to try to draw images from them. They're not the best, but I'm pretty happy that I'm getting started on that. I return. Let's go. What is your favorite secret boss from Off? Favorite secret boss in Deltarune? Probably Gerson. I say it that way because it's a hard choice, but if we count the Knight as a secret boss, I think the Knight is the best, most well-designed fight in the game, but story-wise, I like Gerson more. Favorite secret boss from Off? Probably, music-wise, definitely Maldition. In terms of, like, the actual character, Cobb is interesting, he has some good lines. Source is funny. Justice is funny. Yeah. I would say those. Knight is so cool. Yeah, the Knight fight is like a masterclass from Toby, all like the hidden mechanics and shit. But yeah, so I wonder if I want to like play the relevant like
I want to be
each drawing I've done of Clover and Flowey corresponds to a lyric from one of Carter Vale's songs. Maybe I'll play them. I don't know. Me playing Ready Aim Fire like got my previous stream blocked in Russia and Belarus. So sorry to any of my Russian and Belarusian viewers, I guess. The sword hallway. They nerfed it. Unbelievable, Toby. I miss Undertale, dude. I miss my wife.
Here comes a buzz. Let's pray about it. Right. 3,
So yeah.
2, 1.
So here we go. Arizona. Did you lose? So that animatic would open with Clover living happily with Toriel, but then Flowey messes with the ruin switch, and we get this really in my head. This is a really funny shot of like Arizona, like Flowey's like singing the lyric. Like, hold on. We get the really funny shot of Clover like looking pensively in the distance, singing Arizona. What did you mean when you said, like, trying to figure out? And it's later in the animatic, like that lyric is repeated, and it serves as Flowey asking Clover, like, why do you care about justice so much? I don't get it. So Flowey just being confused as like Clover plummets to their death. So yeah, I learned. My friend Dr. Mangoes was like, never stop using references, always use references. It doesn't matter how good of an artist you are. And he's very right about that. So for Clover's pose, I use, like, I guess this is technically Kara, but I use the image from the Undertale intro of Kara falling into the underground. Didn't trace it, obviously. I'm not a fraud, but I like recreated the pose, and then I just added like Clover's signature characteristics, the hat, the scarf. I also was just feeling myself, and I decided to add a holster, even though surprisingly, if you look at Clover's design, they don't have a holster like in their like next to their pants. So I literally Googled gun holster revolver and flipped the image upside down and used that as the reference, which is fun. And then like I was like, okay, I learned how to draw bricks, and then I was like, let's draw some vines, color it purple, so it's in the ruins, and then, you know, ray of light. Pretty happy with how this one turned out. I think I probably shouldn't. I was using like Flowey's black and white sprite as a reference, but I don't think this should have been black colored. I think this should have been like a dark gray given the lighting, but whatever. Clover, I love Clover. Clover and Flowey have been great characters for like learning how to draw original compositions, because Flowey is a very simple character design, but the petals kind of force you to learn perspective. Like, I had to draw the petals differently because he's looking to the side. You know, here he's looking down, so the petals are different. And Clover is a humanoid design, but it's a very simple design in terms of anatomy. So they've been fun to draw. There's that one. Then this one is the one that I'm not super happy with. This one is like for this lyric. Very good song. Check out Carter Vale, by the way. He's a great artist. He consistently impresses me. Leaf. Yeah. So, I need to freaking download uBlock, whatever the hell it was called. Life's mysteries, Doomer. So yeah, this one is Flowey. Like, I'm not gonna go over the animatic; it would take too long to explain. And I want to get to the tier list, but this would be the final animatic in the trilogy, like in terms of chronology, and the trilogy would end with like the trilogy of animatics for Carter Vale's songs for Undertale Yellow that I wrote up. First song is about Clover's journey. Second song is it takes place in an AU where Clover makes it to the surface and like cuts ties with Flowey. And the third and final animatic is Flowey like post-pacifist, still lacking a soul, but with the capacity to feel some sort of remorse, kind of regretting everything they did to Clover. And the animatic would end with Clover like, well, because like we would establish that Flowey lives in Frisk's house and like sleeps in a little like dog bed. So Flowey would be in Frisk's house. They would go into like a little closet, reach into this like chest with their stupid leaf arm, and pull out the heart-shaped locket, the picture that we took when Jake was here, and then Frisk would enter the room, hug Flowey, and then like the ghost of Carr would appear and hug Flowey as well. You know, symbolizing like even if Flowey made horrible mistakes and really should not try to befriend Clover again because of everything that he did, he still has people that love and care about him, and it would be a very bittersweet ending. So this one, I probably could have spent more time on. I was like really tired the day that I drew this. It was a fun exercise in like drawing another angle of Flowey, doing a different expression of him like kind of pensive, and also he would be singing, so that's why his mouth is open. And then I was like, okay, I am of the headcanon that Flowey can sprout like little little leaf arms when he wants to grab stuff. So I was like, okay, let's just do that. The clovers were green, true. Yes, I am on that flower pot AU like grind. And in general, I just love the idea of Flowey in a flower pot. Like that's like he would be like hanging out with the main cast in that animatic in a flower pot, because then they would people like Frisk would just carry him around everywhere. How would he get into the flower pot? I don't know. Not worth asking. Yeah, there's that one, and then the last one. We're going back to Arizona for this. Look at this Asriel, dude. Yeah, so I always like during my streams do like 30 minutes of like pre-stream just to give people time to like tune in and just like get myself in the streaming mindset. So we really don't make much progress, unfortunately. Okay, the last 2/1 images. So yeah, going back to the Arizona song, very good song. Yeah, so pretty straightforward there. The lyric is, if it's a saying, then I don't understand. And in the animatic, Clover would be like absolute cinema posing about how cool justice is. And Flower would be like, what what is this guy, what is this bro yapping about? So yeah, I literally just drew this like an hour before the stream started. I think Clover turned out pretty well. Like, I will pull up real quick the drawing I did of Clover like 5 months ago on day 58 of me like drawing a character every day. I've been trying to draw a character every day and now also draw an original drawing every day. Not easy. Yeah, like I gassed out after drawing like two drawings. I don't know how people do it. So yeah, Clover spreading the good word of justice, true. This is how I drew Clover like 5 months ago. I think at the time I was very happy with it. Like, it was by far the most complex and dynamic pose I'd drawn up until that point. And it was really one of the first, like, they were really one of the first humanoid characters I drew. So I was pretty happy with it. And I think it still turned out decent, but you can definitely see the improvement here. There's like shading and stuff, and I would say the proportions are better. I didn't expect to give Clover a fucking like Gangle from Amazing Digital Circus expression. Like, but I didn't know. So again, I used references. I was like cowboy looking upwards, and I was like, how do you draw someone looking up? And I was like, okay, so I'll draw the hat this way. But then I was so stumped because I was like, how do you draw a character's eyes looking upwards? I don't know how. And so I literally was googling like Clover looking upwards, Undertale yellow. Frisk looking upwards, Undertale. Couldn't find anything. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'll just guess at how to make it look like they're looking upwards. And I mean, I guess it kind of worked. Again, it looks like they're Gangle. Gangle is so hot. I mean, like, I would be like, whoa, I don't know, man, but people were like awoogaing over this, and I'm like, yeah, no, I see it. String lady. Hello, monkey. Good to see you. Shiny from the Uncut Comments. This is true. That's me. Yeah. Drawn their eyes like, yeah, no, I feel it. Like, Clover's eyes are like very simplistic. I'll keep that in mind, Jamal. I'm people. Jamal has no like shame in calling characters hot, even like conventionally unattractive ones, and I respect him for it. But yeah, so I think this turned out good. I don't usually write text on my drawings, but yeah, no. So yeah, that's been going pretty well. For the foreseeable future, and I didn't add any shading on this one because I thought it'd be funnier that way. But Flowey hitting you with that homophobic stare. But yeah, so I think for the foreseeable future, I'm just gonna keep drawing Clover and Flowey images that are like stills from my my animatic ideas. They're just, again, they're very fun characters to draw, and they're very simple. I like how every single like Flowey drawing so far has given me something new to try. Like, this one has him looking off into the distance, looking pensive, or looking like lost in thought. This one, he's like feeling kind of ruminative and sad. This one, he's just confused. It's fun learning how to draw the different expressions. So yeah, adventures in drawing. Makes them look super excited and happy. Yeah, again, I didn't intend for them to look that excited, but I think it's fun. Silly little Clover. We love Clover. Clover's like fantastic character. I should like crop this and replace the words with like absolute cinema and just use my own art as a reaction image. But yeah, so that is my art updates. Expect more. Maybe I'll post these to my YouTube community page. I don't know if I'm brave enough for that yet, but yeah, so that is all to be said. We've been going for 27 minutes, almost half an hour already. Let's start listening to some songs. So, I love Clover, man. We love playable characters in Undertale Deltarune games. What do you think makes Clover a good character? Clover is absolutely, like, I love Frisk. They're like one of my favorite Undertale characters, but you really need to dig deep in the actual game to like argue that they have canonical character and aren't just like a stand-in for the player. Clover absolutely has their own agency, has their own like, and there's like the little moments of like Clover fist bumping Martlet without you telling them to, Clover dancing if you leave them alone long enough in like the Hotland Dance Club. Little touches just like endear you so much. It's so good. 0 off tracks ranked. Yeah, let's go. You know how we do, man. It's worse because I probably can only stream for another like hour 20, but there's much to talk about, man. I'm not making this any easier on myself either, because the sooner I finish this tier list, the better. Like because I have like regular work hours now, I really can't stream as much as I would like. So like every additional stream it takes me to finish this is like another week or so added to this. But man, I want to talk about other stuff. There's stuff to share. But yeah, Clover's great. We all love Clover. Anyway, we wrote a common quest for Undertale Yellow partly on stream. Maybe I can write some off remake comments on stream. But let's do it. Yes, we are about. So yeah, again, as I said last stream, unfortunately, this randomizer website does not remember which songs I listened to in previous loops. So we are starting with Below Silence, but I already ranked it, so we're gonna skip it. Yeah, just little moments go a long way. Thank you, Undertale Yellow team. We listened to this, did we listen to Boss Business? I don't remember. No, we have not. Alright, this is, I think, the replacement for Front Gate. I have listened to this one. The comments on this one are pretty negative. And I'm worried I'm going to somewhat agree. Maybe not. Boss Baby, shut up. Front Gate was absurdly menacing. It was such a scary track. I feel like this one isn't as scary. We stay sinking in the quicksand. This sounds more like evil elevator music. Whereas Front Gate made it seem like you were fighting like a fundamental force of nature that was completely unstoppable. James Roach flipping a coin. Yeah, in isolation, I think this is fine, but Front Gate is just so good. I'm sitting here comparing again. I'm comparing, bro. It is true that Front Gate might not really fit Enoch entirely, considering how goofy he is in other ways, but I really like the impression that Front Gate gives of just like, you're just staring at this mountain of a man who's just rambling on and on about how he's a god, and how like, and he's just gleefully owning up to the fact that he turned his zone into an absolute nightmare. Like, it's terrifying. That's true, Doomer, is incompetence, which is fair. Enoch loses aura, but it's, you know. This is not a battle theme. This is when you're talking to Enoch first. For the first time. Deal with the devil type music, true. Cuphead, Cuphead, Cuphead. This could be like a pre-fight theme in Cuphead. Yeah, and this person is pretty negative. I'll start looking at fan art also. This is probably getting like a low B. I'm gonna pause there real quick. Where are you? I don't remember what on and then iron urn sound like, man. I'm gonna put it below DV48. Again, I don't really want to be like constantly playing the original song, but this is a case where I feel like it's warranted. A video on your channel just titled Enoch. Okay, I gotta look at that like right now.
99% of grease. It's the better
Shut
grease
up.
getter.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! This foreboding music as I check out your channel. Oh, good, 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 good. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, I love this. This is genius. Good fucking reference. Yeah, see, the song makes it sound like you're fighting God. Like, this is the type of fan art that fits with Front Gate. Like, Enoch is unironically the scariest character in Off, I think. Like, when he's not being goofy, he's like the most evil motherfucker. It's genuinely insane, like, how evil he becomes. How evil he becomes given how nice he is in the flashback. Yeah, no, I'm zooming in. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I will, Doomer. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this one. Yeah, woo, yeah! Sugar stepping on people, yeah! So yes, in this comment, I made the comparison between Japhet saying, I am not a god, I am not perfect. My responsibilities are far beyond those of a mere mortal. Meanwhile, one of the first things Enoch says is, we are a little like gods. I love that metaphor. And I said, People react differently to being granted incomprehensible amounts of power. Some crack under the strain and unravel at the seams. But some become so enamored with their dominion that they become blind to the world, blind to the suffering of those they've been entrusted to protect, blind to the ideals they'd work towards, blind to the promise they'd made to a young boy so long ago. It's so fucked up. Goddess of War, yo, true. Shiva, based. Oh, man. But yeah. This song is, like, insane. My friend Jacob the Quiz Guy, it's one of his, like, favorite off tracks. And I made a cover of it. Yeah, no, it's not the parallel between what Jaffin and Enoch says is not something you pick up on first playthrough, right? Like necessarily, but it's such an interesting it's such an interesting understated contrast. Yakub. Man, I made this cover when I was still studying for AP exams, Lamau. But yeah, so Boss Business had some pretty tough shoes to fill, and I think it fits Enoch well. It just is not the vibe of the original song. That's terrible. I hate this. Great cover, I haven't heard this. I will not listen to the full thing. I need to like move on, but yeah, I think that cover turned out pretty decently. Can you play Boss Business again? Yeah, sure. We can look at more Enoch fan art. Okay, I'm gonna post. I'm taking all the fan art that I like on this stream and putting it in the description box once the stream is over, so you can just check that. But I will also copy the link and post it for you degenerate motherfuckers. No, I'm kidding. The Gooters. Gooter Slice? Oh my god. Oh, I like this. Howdy, cowboy. Judge Holden from Blood Meridian if he was awesome. Yeah, that's fine. Would genuinely consider taking out Nelson for a date. Why wouldn't you? They're so cute. No! He's so cute. We love Sugar. Okay, this fits, but like Boss Business. Duality of Enoch. Biblically accurate Enoch. I wonder. I doubt it, but. Yes! Oh my god. Everyone, if you haven't watched Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, please watch it. It's so good. Little Jack Horner. You're an irredeemable monster! Oh, what took you so long? Oh my god. I'm the judge. I sit on your shoulder and I judge you. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my god. I don't know. Enoch seems like he's a tier 5C universe level, perhaps. I don't know if Big Jack Horner could do it, but I mean, the batter could beat the shit out of Big Jack Horner, in my opinion. What did I do to deserve this? I mean, what specifically? Oh my god. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Alright, we're on Kara. Let's go Kara. Gotta pull up the frickin'... Need to pull up the list of where songs play. In the sugar-filled room in Area 2 of Zone 3, as well as the interior. Okay. Got it, got it, got it. My little chocolate. This is nice and atmospheric. There's a lot of frickin' songs in Zone 3, man. It's crazy. I wonder what percentage of the remaster OST is just Zone 3. She's so cool. She's so me. No, yeah, I get you. Like, looking at the character, like... what am I trying to say? Like, yeah, like the swag. Like, look at this. She's so cool. Not necessarily, like, euphoria / envy, but just, like... quiet appreciation of, like, you're so cool. You're the coolest. Why are you so cool? Why are you so... You're a bitch too bad. Your swag too strong. This is how I feel about Aina from the Aina series, man. Like, I just look at fan art of her and I, like, explode. And I'm like, oh my god. She's so me. She's she. And then I just start saying she over and over again. And then I explode. I get where you're coming from, man. Her boot, yeah, her titty out, man. I want to put Kara higher, but it is nice and atmospheric. But yeah, I'm gonna put it bottom of B. Might as well. No, purify your ass, and they did. All right, this is the theme of the nothingness. Actually, let me like. Yeah, sure, I'll look at the comments of Car. Why not? But I'll pull up After Swings more runs. Yo, true. Sugar girls, let's go. What do you mean? Hugo, do you read me? No, Jamal is so unfathomably, like, based with that, man. Is that your fucking persona? That's cringe. You're cringe. Okay, hold on. This, again, as I said, this theme has, like, jump scared me throughout the playthrough. I'll just be, like, rambling about something in the Purified Zones, and then I'll just be, like... They'll just, like, scream at me. Ah! I don't know, abbreviates to ASMR. That's funny. I do really like Not Safe. Shh. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Whoa! Oh my god. I don't know where I don't know where I would rank this. I'm gonna be honest. It's, as I said during the playthrough, it's less overtly scary than Not Safe. It's more kind of like really showing just how empty these zones are, and kind of adding in the weird question of like, okay, who's screaming then if there's no one? Is it the secretaries? In Zone 2, is it that one Elson that's hiding in like his in like a shelter? Who knows? Who is that? True. Trying to see trying to pull up my old off, yeah, okay. This is my tier list of the original game. Where did I put Not Safe? Probably like B tier. Yeah, Not Safe was middle of B tier. Doomer Slice, I don't know if you've seen my original off tier list. It's kind of hard to read. But yeah. Desperately Safe, number 1. Manua Fond, Meaning of His Tears, Avatar Beats. Pepper Steak, Raise Up a Thousand Ants. Fake Orchestra, which honestly probably is too high. I think I put Burn Bodies over it. My mind explodes with possibilities, true. Fear of the Unknown. Burned Bodies, Rainy Day and Meat, O Rosto de un Assassino, 14 Residents, Unreasonable Behavior. I don't like tier lists that much. No, I get you. But yeah, so I pull it up because I'm trying to compare where I put Not Safe to where I put this. If Not Safe was middle of B, this is probably getting B tier also. I do like the title a lot. It's very evocative. And it brings back like the baseball motifs, which may have been like not as emphasized in like the original game. Where is it? I don't remember what Enormous Escape sounds like, which is the problem. The problem is I don't remember how some of these songs sound like, so I can't put one, like, I can't put these over the other. Global in D. But Rudiments of Propriety is Z tier. It's infinitely worse than any of these songs. It's the only bad song on the soundtrack. God, what did Enormous Escape sound like? Yeah, sure. Enormous Escape goes above this. Why not? Alright, page 5. I assume this is the room. Alright, cool. Cool that this has its own track. I wonder if this is a reference to something. Yo, I see Tom Block. Let's go. Oh, I like how she's kind of chubby. I like it. Oh my god. Photorealistic. That's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen. Batter approaching. Where do I put this? Pretty good. A lot of songs in B tier. It is Jaffet related, so it's gonna get some points. I'm not biased or anything. Yeah, baby. I'm telling you, man, off fan artists are like are so good. Like I don't know what it is. Like they're some of the most like creative fan artists I've ever seen. I need to make sure I don't forget any. Don't forget. Alright. I think we did Void Hollow already. No, we did Hollow Void, not Void Hollow, of course. Of course! Yeah, do it. Do it, Doomer. I got some Pokemon stickers in the lamp next to my desk. They're cute. Don Quixote from, frickin'... What's it called? Project Moon was... No, not Project Moon. The frickin' series that Library of Aruna is in. My boyfriend Andrew is big into this series. Limbus Company. Project Moon, okay. Yes. My boyfriend has told me about the series. And he's told me about Don Quixote. She seems very cool. She is so stupid. Okay, so this is Void Hollow or Hollow Void or whatever. Like the same song. So I already ranked Hollow Void. It has percussion. Is there really much of a difference? I do not know. Cool though, pretty cool. Yo, true, Hollow Knight truck. I need to play Silk Song. Hornets waiting for me. Local hornets in your area. Yeah, she seems like the kind of... I love... Power from Chainsaw Man is like one of my favorite characters like ever, probably. And it seems like Don Quixote and Power are pretty similar, so I'm sure that whenever I do eventually get around to Limbus Company, because I started playing Library of Arena last time I visited Andrew. I'm visiting him again next month, so whenever I get to Limbus Company, I'm probably gonna love her. Power, yeah, oh my god. Literally, like, hold on. Yo, you like Power too? Let's go. Literally me right now. That's my man, bro. Come on, yeah. Oh, I love Power. Uboa never showed up. That's so sad. Wait, so there's Void Hollow and Void Hall. Dude, they're trolling me, man. I don't know, you go above it by one spot, why not? Takes so long to play in full. Chainsaw Man movie is so good. Oh my god. I covered the ED and everything. I got another piano cover coming out. If not tomorrow, then very soon. True, she loves cats. Weak to meat, weak to smoke, weak to... Bro, they call me 007. 0 worlds saved, 0 defense, 7 times getting abandoned by my own parents. Oh my god. It's sad as fuck, man. I assume this is the actual Hugo fight. Yeah, no, this is getting pretty high. Pretty high. We got to the song that plays the song that plays during in the world map in the room. I thought it was this song and I like got really sad. Now we're actually at this song. It's so over, bro. I don't know if I'll be able to find it, but there was like a freaking coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb meme someone did with Batter as the hydrogen bomb and Hugo as the coughing baby, and it's like literally, he is literally a coughing baby. I really like this comment. 4-year-old spotted, Pitbull go! The original song was Race of 1,000 Ants, which could be referencing an ant mill, a phenomenon where if a trail of ants lose the scent that guides them back to their home, they'll begin to circle each other in a spiral, resulting in all of the ants dying of exhaustion. A pointless, futile effort that only leads to death. But do ants get squashed too? Poses the question of an alternate end. One not caused by the ants' own doing, but from a force far greater and larger than what they can comprehend. And what are we, the player, a god, to the helpless people of this world, to the ants? Very true. It kind of shifts, the title of the track shifts the tragedy. Hugo off. Hold on, yeah, hold on. Lesbian batter, let's go. Where do I actually rank this man? We'll run it back. Is it this GIF? I love this one. Google.com? Computer, show me celery, man. We laugh to escape the pain. Oh, this is beautiful. I like how the batter is fucking playing basketball. Good. Jesus Christ, like, dude, look at this art. Oh my god, I love Off, dude. It's so good. Alright, it's going in bottom of S. I'm glad music exists. Yeah, no. If music didn't exist, life would be... Yeah, here it is. Life would suck if music did not exist. I like there was a comment on a video being like, I think the reason why nature gave us the ability to laugh is because we'd be the horror of the world would ruin us otherwise, and it's very much true here. Hugo is a really funny character. Yeah, dude, oh my god. I love. Man, what are they feeding the off fan artist, dude? I might just need to start following the freaking off game tag. I on my followed tags list, I'm following Offtober, which is like October. Draw an off-related prompt every day in October. I might just need to follow the damn tag. I'm following Jaffet in the batter already, but I might just need to follow the tag. Like, who cares? I added Vox Has-Been Hotel to my tag, which is really funny. I'm really liking this character. He's a horrendous, monstrous man, but who deserves to, like, die and suffer. But he is extremely entertaining. Baby, baby, baby. Alright, we listened to Sugar's theme already. My thoughts on Sugar's theme, Doomer, was that I wish that it picked up from the rest of Tender Sugar and like had like the percussion, almost like rap beat to it, but it's very like atmospheric and kind of based on the first minute or so of Tender Sugar, which is okay. Shout out Vox. Yeah, what a fucking guy. Season 2 of Has-Been Hotel is ending on Wednesday in 2 days or 1 day. I'm very keen to see how it all ends because I have been really enjoying it. As I said on these streams before, I had criticisms of season 1. Season 2 has been really, really good. It's been hitting out of the park. I was agreeing with you. I like the cool part. Yeah, DJ Sugar on the mic. All right, we did World. You should not be here. I think this is like in the lead up to Enoch's office. Again, more like decent ambience. I'm just gonna friggin' count right here. So Zone 0, 1, and 2, plus like the main menu tracks and stuff, go up to track 24. Track 25 through 43. 19 songs in Zone 3. That's crazy. Zone 3 is packed. This track's in the James Roach track. Are you just like... Are we like dunking on James Roach this stream? Emergency isn't the specters, it's the batter. Actually, no, I'm gonna move this up a little bit. It's very simple, but like walking up to Enoch as this plays, and like walking through Zone 3 with the door slams. Zone 3 with the new soundtrack feels like apocalyptic. Like in the original game, it's so eerie and off-putting, and just not even off-putting, just like terrifying. But this makes it feel like I don't know, the rapture happened and like monsters are roaming the streets, you know. I am not the biggest fan. I have only bad things to say about the Flush Maze Tango track. We'll get there. James Roach. Roach. I don't know what his other like work is. But good to see. Marusk has been very, very solid. All right, Bathing is up next. Where does that play? Yeah, no, the 1-2 combo of you should not be here into big business, kind of whiplashy. Is this one that plays after you fight the queen? I did not know that. Vader y Loja. Oh, hey, it's you. It plays in the hallway before the queen's room. I thought I just ordered weirdly in general. There's a zone. What the fuck? That's a pet peeve. I don't like it when OSTs are like messy chronologically. So does it play after or before? That's not clear. Either way, I don't know. Unfortunately, this guy is right. The ambient tracks are fading together. Interesting track title. I don't know. Something's got to go in C tier. Nothing's in D tier yet. In the bed, no. He does not know what hygiene is. I don't think he smells bad though. He's just dirty. Probably before the queen, but not in her room. Okay. Vader Iloha. Rules card. Anybody? Yes! Dirty man. Girl. Now I don't want to put this in C tier because this is kind of unnerving. Good God, man, that's horrible. Like, fantastic art, but like, holy shit. I'm broke and my husband is fruity. So true, man. Vader, I don't know how to break it to you, but you need to go talk to Zachary. I think he has a lot to tell you. I'm in love with most of the characters in this game, man. The character designs, man, Mortis Ghost, unbelievable. I think he's working on a new game, which is crazy. We listen to this, we listen to this. We have not listened to Sus. I can Sus. And what can you do, my FM? I can Sus. I have no idea what this is supposed to play, okay. This is like a remix of the Silencio Nothingness? There's 3 separate whispering tracks? Oh, does this play in the Infinite Valley where Sagittarius is? Zone 3 probably considering it's Marusk. Yeah, Marusk has dominion over Zone 3. This is not... I mean, I don't think it is. I think World is the Zone Select screen. I don't know what the actual difference in the songs are. The worms! The worms are back! Yeah, I don't know. This is going in C tier also. I like the track title of World question mark in parentheses. I like using question marks in parentheses for like comedic effect. Yeah, I know, the Infinite Valley. Crazy. Interesting. Interesting theory. Oh! Turn that shit up. Turn that shit up. Hold on. I need to like listen to the stream. I've been this was on like lowest possible volume this whole time. What is this? What did this sound like to you guys? Okay. Actually, no, that's me. Zone 3 with the new soundtrack feels like a... Okay, I mean, that's fine. I don't know. I don't know how YouTube's thingy works. Alright, let's do this! Let us do this. An Infinite Man of Umbrella Claim. Yeah, true. Infinite Man of, Our Hand Clock Acclaim. Here we go. I may or may not agree with you. I'm gonna need to listen. Fake Orchestra is good. It's not my favorite. This one is really intense. I feel like there's an argument to be made that it's too intense for the Zone 1 boss theme, but like, I respect it a lot. For shits and giggles, we'll listen to the beta version as well. Papyrus found dead in Detroit. The real orchestra. Alright, Deaden. Time to look up your sexy fan art. Yeah, let's go. Hairy chest. Deaden would be like mogging and mewing out here, bro. Shut up, Elsons. I'm mogging. He's so cool. I love Deaden, dude. Yeah. We'll leave it there for now. Hairy boobs! Frisk, run! Nah, Frisk could befriend the batter. Maybe. Two unstoppable forces. Boy daughters. May add this to my playlist also. Yo, wow. Yo, bro. Yo. Sugar is always there. Whoa! I can get behind this. The whole time. Alright, hold on. I'm scrolling. This is good. I don't want to add too many. Well, because if I reach 5,000 characters, that's the character limit in the description. But then I can just like use post the other links in a comment. The demo one. Which one? Further up. Oh my god. While I look for that, I'm gonna listen to this. Let's see how the oh god, there's too many posts. Let's see how bad the bone trussel inclusion, like how egregious it is. I don't like this track. This feels like a Siva Cutter video. Toby betrayed us. This is the problem with like freaking with streaming. This one? This one? Oh, that's okay. No, I can see why people would be mad about this. This is hilarious. Okay, I got you. That is so... Oh my god. Toby, what a troll. I should have never made this stupid fan club. That sounds like bum 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 bum. Where have I heard that melody before? Okay, I can see the criticisms. I think it still sounds good, but I can see how people were mad. Maybe I'm thinking. Okay. We will re-listen to Our Hand now that we've listened to the actual song. Yeah! Off fandom be like. Camellia save me! These are annoying internet users are up against. I love that format so much. Oh, seriously? Interesting. Addressing the off-Toby Fox controversy. Oh, yeah, whatever. End result was really good. You never blame Toby Fox. Why would Toby do this? Oh god. Yeah, no, it's why would Toby do this? Hello. That shit was fucking funny. During my first stream of the remaster, just seeing the annoying dog pop up. Getting freaky on a Friday night. Oh my god, go away. Another hollow void, void, hollow, hollow, void, 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 void. But we got a banger coming up. Oh yeah, alright, so Alrahan getting top of S tier, above Carnival. Whether or not I might flip-flop on that depending on the day, I don't know, but going real high. Dead and setting a good standard. Now we got Justice. I remember this theme going hard. I don't remember too much how it goes, so this will be fun to listen to. Do I want to save my explanation for my theories about the secret bosses for after this or before? I'm not sure. Let's listen to it and then I'll recap what I said last stream about my theories about the about the secret bosses. Let's do it. He does. I love him. Boom. Nauseous Phantom. I'm pretty sure that Justice's attacks specifically use translations from previous versions. Like photographic blur instead of whatever it is now, which is really interesting. Oh, this is okay. I like the distorted vocals. This is good. He's the original Starwalker. This is how you look right now, bro. Ooh, good point. I won versus the fish you lost. Interesting. Something about what people feel when they face the batter. True. Nauseous Phantom. I won. Easy clap. show off this again. Genuinely incredible fan art. Pepper steak! I'm sorry, Carnival, well, I don't know. Whatever, I'll put... Carnival is slowly losing places. Low key, high key. Man, they're popping off. Let's go, Camellia. Yeah, I respect that, Doomer. The distorted, almost like hip-hop vocals, so bizarre as like a choice and like an off track, but it works really well. The secret bosses feel very like distinct and like very, what's the word? They push the boundaries of what feels like fits and off without ever like feeling genuinely out of place and like immersion breaking, which is very impressive. Pepper steak usage, yep. White meat usage, apparently avatar beat usage too. Pretty awesome. Avatar beat usage, very fitting. But yeah, so to give a brief summary, I'm kind of tired. I don't want to explain all of it. The theory that me, Cookie, and Zephyros, my friends, came up with was, and I briefly talk about this in the actual like playthrough, the idea that each secret boss was the purifier of a previous era of the world of Off. And furthermore, we went further and we're like, okay, each secret boss represented the opposite of what their world was like governed by, or what the defining theme of their world was. Source brought life to a world of death and ended it. He was the first. Maldition was a force of chaos in a world of order. Salmanazar and Herodotus, liars in a world of truth. Justice is kind of hard to say because he's a reflection, not necessarily, you know, you would think that he embodies justice, but he's more of a he's a reflexive seraphic incarnation. So it's hard to say. Maybe he was like reflection in a world of like ignorance. Carnival was like, I felt like Carnival was like whimsy and fun in a world of like dreariness and emptiness, but I feel like because his actual, I don't know, is my like stream dying because my Wi-Fi like is cutting out on my phone? Let me know if you can still hear me, but you win. Yeah, Carnival's description is accepting seraphic incarnation, which is interesting. Okay, cool. Carnival is accepting seraphic incarnation, so I was like, okay, the reason why he can be so merry and so friendly with the batter is because he accepts the world for what it is. So he's like acceptance in a world of like denial and cope. And then finally, Ares, death in a world of life. And that brings us to the batter, who in my opinion would be duty and obligation in a world of neglect. Because every single character in every single major character in Off, I feel like their biggest sin is neglect. Whereas the batter is like a force of nature that does not stray from his goal no matter what. And the thing that makes this all interesting and not just like, okay, that's cool, like, and neat, but doesn't really change anything. The final touch is that by this theory, every time a purifier ended the world ended and a new one started, but that purifier stuck around as a seraphic incarnation, as an angel. And when we meet the secret bosses, they're freaking eyes in the ground. They can't move and can't do anything. And the idea was the batter finishes his quest, flips the switch, resets the world, A new one begins that may or may not have the stupid space apes in it. I hope not. But a new world begins, and the batter, as his ultimate punishment for the sin he committed of destroying the world, of killing his wife and child, he is left as a seraphic incarnation for the next era, for the next world, stuck as an eye in the ground that cannot do anything but watch basically his failure, pretty much. And the form you would probably fight him in his secret boss form would be the bad batter, because he's the bad batter fits right in with the designs of the other bosses. So the reason I like that theory is because like it gives an in-universe explanation for who the secret bosses are, why they exist. But more importantly, it provides like a really like just like darkly poetic ending to the batter's story of like his actions didn't matter and it resulted in the worst possible thing for him, which despite how much I absolutely love the batter, it is a fitting punishment. So yeah, that's what I was talking about last stream. I'm curious if any thoughts, Doomer. Why would they rate Justice so low? It's specifically ranking the fights. Like, I don't. We'll talk about it when we get to Ares' track, like his theme. I don't think his fight is bad, but it is very weird, like mechanically. The fish are good. Yeah, I like the fish. The fish fight. Why do you have the space? Because they suck. They're lame. They're ugly. They're stinky. I don't like them. But yeah, that's my theory. Is there anything else to add? I'm trying to think. I don't know what like zodiac sign batter would be, because he is canonically an Aries, but Cobb is Aries. We were saying it could be Scorpio, like Scorpio traits. Well, I don't know. Struggle with trust and possessiveness. They're fiercely loyal, quote unquote. So, could work. I don't think anything about any of that theory. I'm not a fan myself. So, do you have a theory of like what the secret bosses are? Like, we might have talked about this during the stream. I don't remember. I enjoy the theory. I don't know if I believe it. Yeah, like Jamal was talking and he was saying like he prefers the idea that the batter flipping the switch is the definitive end to the universe, like, which is definitely what the original game was going for. We didn't know that the world had eras in the original game. We only learned that through the Q&A. I think emotionally it probably does hit harder if flipping the switch does end the world and there's nothing else after it. But I don't know. I think I like approaching things like thinking about the characters like first, and just like thinking of any time like something new is added to a story, thinking about what it means for the characters. And obviously I like the batter a lot, so trying to relate the secret bosses to the batter and like his ultimate fate, that's where my mind went. But yeah. And then so we did Justice and Carnival. Still gotta get to Chaos's Life. That's my favorite of the secret boss themes. Anything else to say? I think we got 26 more tracks, so we can keep going. It is in the Zodiacs being the ones who have purified previously. Cool idea. If it was, they're the ones who purified the previous world. Enjoy the idea of imagining what the eras these secret bosses purified the world and were like, and what the next era will be, how the batter would react to the next guy. It is funny to imagine whoever the next guy is meeting Bad Batter, and Bad Batter like mauling. 1:45 a.m. I can keep going. We've been going for an hour and a half. Seemingly normal world the queen rebuilt after it ended and everyone died. Cause yeah, like the dialogue of the secret bosses as well. Like, I should probably like look up Justice's like dialogue. Batter loves malding. It's his favorite activity. Oh yeah, there's a really interesting thing to talk about with Justice. So most of Justice's lines are just the Batter's lines, but this is kind of a spin on one of the Batter's, or this is a spin on the Judge's line. When you defeat him, he says, "I still am, but I won't accept the truth until the mirror is shattered and its opaque mist dispersed." That is directly a reference to when the judge like is calling out the batter and the player, and he says to the player like, "Is the opaque mist of the narrative your excuse for killing wife and child?" And basically him being like, did you really just kill Hugo and the queen because you wanted to see what would happen, basically? Because you wanted to know where the story was going. So Justice kind of like foreshadows that line. And I think when I was describing it to Zephyros, I was like interpreting the line as Justice mimicking the batter, kind of getting a glimpse into the batter's mind of like, yeah, no, I did do that. Like, I did kill them because I did need to see what would happen. I needed to fulfill my mission. Stars of the Sky have no name. I feel might emphasize that because nobody in the world of Off would have remade and named the constellation that used to exist. Are there any? Yeah, that is a good point. Like, there's the secret bosses are named after zodiacs, but the zodiacs are named after constellations. That's interesting, actually. That is a good observation. The sole reward for beating Cobb is an achievement. Oh no. The ZX they're all based on would have existed in the normal world before. Because it is interesting as well, like, if the batter becomes a new secret boss, and he was confirmed by Mortis Ghost to be an Ares, does that mean that Maldician was a Leo? How, like, whatever that means, like, does being an Aries in the off universe mean you were born during a certain month? Because that's what it means in real life. It might mean something else in the off universe. Stars of the Sky have no name. There's no one in the houses of these towns. There was a city. There were living beings inside. Everything went away, but I stayed. I'm like kind of jumping the gun here. I think one of the secret bosses mentions humans, not Elsons. All the guns do focus on their own zones and goals, while the Elsons simply fill out their roles. Who would have taken... True. Also, the question of Hugo even made stars. Does Hugo know what stars are? He's literally like... What's a star? Carnival mentions humans. Bro, this wiki sucks. There's a good comment on Carnival's theme saying like this sounds like either the saddest song you know trying to sound happy or the happiest song you know having the worst week of its life, which is really fun. Some scientist making the Elsons is such funny lore to me. Also, if we're gonna stick with the idea that Batter becomes a secret boss, Zachary is a time traveler and he canonically travels through the different eras. So I could, oh my god, him just like popping in and being like, "Hey, bro, hey, buddy, how you doing?" And the Batter like and being an eye in the ground is like, "I fucking hate you so much." And Zachary's like, "Okay, kiss me, please." Batter Zachary X Batter I. That's my agenda. The thing I saw earlier was a house. The house of the first humans were already inside. The archer is visible in the Zodiac boss background instead of Cobb's, which is pure red. Interesting, I didn't notice that. I wonder what Source's motive for purification was. If the idea of purification is just you, like, establish what you, like, enforce the opposite of whatever your world is, it really could just be like he had benevolent intentions of, like, there are stars, that's interesting. You could have had the benevolent intention like this world is a world of death, I will give it life, but that canceled everything out and ended the world. He is the most, like, remorseful of the secret bosses, who just doesn't want to fight, doesn't want to do anything. Yeah, and he is the first, so kind of interesting. Zachary being a time traveler kind of makes his reaction to Sugar's death sad. I assume there's rules for why he can't just, like, travel back in time to when you didn't kill her. Maybe it's like Doctor Who rules. He can't cross his own time stream or something. But yeah. We can keep talking about the secret bosses, but I'm gonna move on to the new songs. Please, please, Chaos's Life, please. I want to get to that song this stream. It's so good. Okay, where does this play? Okay, this is just Clock's work. Whatever. I'll listen to Clockworks first. I'm sitting here thinking I'm funny. You knew this played instantly? This one's decent. My man Poochie, one of my favorite villains in all of media, has a villain theme called Clockworks, which I like a lot. Where did I put Clockwork on the original OST? Probably like C tier. I miss wearing nail polish. I'm gonna be so real. Ever since my man Zophis stopped streaming, I stopped wearing it because I need something to listen to while I apply it. Yeah, top of C. Dead and drip. Dead and showing off his J's. Okay, this is alright. I'm liking this. This is groovy. I don't think it's better than Sugar's theme, but I don't know. Well, I don't know. Maybe it is better than Sugar's theme. I don't know if I can bring myself to put it above Sugar's theme. Then again, I put fucking window shopping above Sugar's theme. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I think this part of the song is in game. That's what one of the comments is mentioning, which is cool. The tender sugar situation. I don't get it. Why do they do this? If that's Clockworks, and then... or Clock's work, and then... this is the... other version. Raise Sugar's theme. I could. I don't know. this. It's not even threatening in that, like, world map. The world, like, the area in the room where you meet, like, all the guys, you meet the Guardians. It really is interesting, because it's the first, like, it's the only area in the game where you can see what looks like sunlight. I don't know if I can find a picture, but... The tall mister off game. Yeah, like, beautiful visuals. But I like this comment saying, it's the only natural place you see in the entire game and everything is just dead. It's not even threatening. Whatever is out there that could possibly have harmed you is dead too. I am death. Ghost. Oh, I'm tired. Alright, where does this go? Oh, that's pretty decent. Can't put it super high because it's just a slowed down version, but... Yeah, Jamal. A cow? Yo, true, a cow got his ass. Is that your cow? Dude, who would win? Guardian of Zone 1 or a cow? Get cow diffed. Oh my god, beautiful. Alright, what's next? Okay. Okay. I assume this is like the interlude, like, song when you like check in on Hugo. Oh, it's the music box theme, okay. I'm thinking. I'd probably, like, I think someone pointed that out, like, Deaden was so fucking mad about cows biting him that he's like, okay, I'm gonna make it so you fucking have to kill cows every day. Petty motherfucker, I love him. Where does this go? I'm gonna give that an A tier. Low A, but A tier. Dude, I'm telling you, man, this could be like a fucking album cover. Why is the off fandom so good? Alright, see you, Doomer. I appreciate you showing up. Glad we could chat lore. We are maybe like 2/3 of the way through the soundtrack. We got to Justice and some other bangers. If we get to Chaos's Life, I don't know, maybe I'll save it for when you're here, because it's such a good song. Yeah, see you around, Doomer. I think I'm going to require one more stream, so hopefully I see you in that one, probably next week. I did this one already. Facial Bones, let's go. Oh, wait, no, this is Facial Bones singular. It's placed in the fake menu screen. Hooray, let's do it. I don't know what the difference is between this and the actual Facial Bones. Alright, good night. Let's play the original then. The track title on this one is very intriguing. Oh, is this true? I'm thinking. I always thought that the X in the logo was like a marionette control bar, which would be very like fitting, but now that I look at it, yeah, it does look like a skull. I don't know how I never noticed that. That's actually a really cool reference. Okay, cool. This is so funny. Waiting for that one guy with the creeper bubble tickets on these. It's taking me 2 months, man, and I'm still not there yet. Maybe it'll take 3 months, but we'll get there. Holy shit. Oh my god, is that true? How many facial bones are there? 14! Oh my god. 14 residents is the original menu theme. That's genius. If that's not a coincidence, that's genius. It is really interesting how in like Mortis's Q&A about making the soundtrack, he was like, I just named the song 14 Residents because it sounded cool. But you could maybe argue that there are 14 named characters. This is like the original game without the secret bosses. There are 14 named characters in the game. I don't remember which ones he chose. Never noticed it was Skull either. I'm a fake fan, dude. Yeah, 14 residents if you exclude the player. Hugo, or hold on. Hugo, all the Elsons, just one character. Zachary, Sugar, Pablo, Valerie, the Batter, Alpha, Omega, Epsilon, the Queen, Deaden, Enoch, and Japheth. 14 characters. So, you know, kind of had to cheese it. We don't include Queen's add-ons, and like we just don't include like, the secretaries and stuff, but yeah, like he says, at the beginning of the development when I made this song, I had no idea how the game would turn out or how many characters there would be. Maybe Mortis decided to add or remove characters so it would fit the title. Maybe considering all Elsons as one is cheating, maybe it's a coincidence. Who knows? I don't. A lot of things just happen to line up in the off soundtrack, which is kind of funny. I'm curious. Bruh. They are, Jamal. Chimney. Alright, so no, I skipped forward. So I listened to that because I was listening to Facial Bone. I have no idea what the difference is between these two songs. World in a window. Oh, that's unnerving. We're not gonna get to Chaos's life for a while. Well, actually, no. I mean, we're skipping all these songs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, Chaos's life is coming in 7 songs. I might end the stream before that, though. I'm getting tired. And we got quite a few good songs before we get there, like Samana's Our Herodotus, so maybe we'll cut it off right before Chaos's life. I'll think about it. This one's probably going like top of B. Something I was talking about when it comes to the remaster, I find it interesting that all the track titles are in all caps. Now that I'm listening to the whole OST, it gives an interesting tone. Like Cookie was saying, it makes it feel very robotic, very standardized, typeface. Almost I don't know, construction zone, signs, very impersonal, which I think does fit. Again, it wouldn't have fit the original soundtrack at all, but I think it's an interesting stylistic choice. Which led into its own discussion about how I'm very particular when it comes to capitalizing games that I like. Like, Undertale? I'm typing it just casually, so I don't capitalize it. The only correct way to capitalize Undertale is capital U, nothing else. If you type it like this, I will kill you. I will slaughter you in your sleep. Typing Undertale with the capital T, like, physically enrages me. I don't know why. I don't like it. It sucks. It's bad. Meanwhile, if you're gonna talk about one shot like in an actual like grammatically correct sentence, gotta do it like this: one shot, because it's 2 words. If you do it like this, it's like, okay, man, I don't care. Also, when I'm actually talking about Deltarune in like a real sentence, gotta be in all caps. If you type it like, because some people do stylize it as Deltarune because the logo is in lowercase. No, bad. I hate it. Terrible. I don't care that the logo is lowercase. Also, off. If you're talking about off in like a real sentence, capitalize it. If you leave it uncapitalized, you're a psycho. Hey, pet peeves when people shorten Deltarune as DT, like Deltarune. Yeah, DR, man. UTDR. That's all it is. There are no non-capitalized track themes in this soundtrack. People, I think I've seen people like abbreviate it as DTR, which is also deranged. I think just going over like why I feel this way, like probably, I mean, the simplest explanation is that I feel like Deltarune needs to be capitalized because the frickin' on Steam it's capitalized, but in universe I feel like there are reasons for this. Like Deltarune, I think it makes sense to be in all caps because like it's a survey program as far as we know. And yeah, if you spell Deltarune in like a serious sentence with like just the capital D like a normal word, like it's like, okay man, whatever, okay man, I'm not gonna kill you over it, but I don't like it. I think it's because Deltarune is a survey program and Gaster talks in all caps, stuff related to Gaster is in all caps. In universe, it makes sense to spell Deltarune this way. He refers to it as my Deltarune, you know? That was my art. Where? I didn't see it. Undertale, it's like and the reason I like this capitalization of Undertale is because device friend, hello. I like this. I can't even bring myself to type the U and the T capitalized. Gross. I think the reason I dislike capitalizing the U and the T is because it makes under and tail feel like 2 separate words. Oh, let's go. Is this you? I gotta link this. Choco Chillo the goat. Let's go. I love your sprite art, dude. It's so good. But I dislike it because it makes it feel like under and tail are 2 separate words. But no, in universe we never. I think honestly, Man on the Internet might have contributed to this because Once Upon a Time has the lyric like, if you walk along this trail, you will hear the Undertale, and like it's like, yeah, I like this capitalization because it makes Undertale like a word. It is the Undertale is a proper noun which is referring to like the plight of the monsters. If anything, the Undertale is the story you hear in New Home about Asriel and Kara. That is the Undertale. Like it is a proper noun. It is its own thing. If you capitalize the T, you ruin it. It sucks. It's bad. On the other hand, one shot should, like officially it is spelled that way, so that's why, but one shot should be capitalized because it is 2 words mashed into one. Like one shot is not like, I don't know how much sense I'm making, but like stylistically, One Shot is a game where the title is a single word that consists of 2 separate words that were mashed together. It is not One Shot's is not its own word. It is two words mashed together. Undertale, objectively speaking, is two words mashed together, but it becomes its own word. One shot does not become its own word. This is semantics. This is praxis. This sure wasn't Undertale. Exactly, man. And yeah, I mean, off being capitalized, honestly, that is mostly for, like, clarity. Because if you don't capitalize it, it's, like, hard to frickin' know you're talking about a game. You could just, that pisses me off almost as much as Undertale UT. Like, capitalizing the T. No, either don't capitalize off or capitalize. If you just capitalize like a regular word, no, it sucks. It's bad. It sucks. Full caps, it's punchy. It's like the switch is now on off. I think that honestly is the reason why I like having it capitalized. Like, yeah, the switch is now on off is the final line of the game, in like the official ending. So just stick with it, man. There's etiquette to this. There's capitalization etiquette for my indie video games. Yeah, no, I get heated about this. That's a tangent. All right, well, let's go back to the soundtrack. This is like a random thing I was like discussing with Cookie and John Smith the other day, or last week. Oh yeah, no, I mean, okay. There's one last thing I should say about this. Obviously, if you spell Undertale as like two separate words, that's fucking hilarious. And I don't know why you would do that. But, and this, I'm putting myself on blast here because this is so funny. Like, hello, Mino. My first playthrough, my playthrough of Deltarune Chapter 1 is such a fucking time capsule because it's like, I spelled it as playing Deltarune because we didn't know anything about this. We didn't know what the fuck this game was. So I was just like, oh, it's Deltarune with the space. That's what it is, right? And I think John Smith was like, spelling it this way is like, you're like Inspector Gadget. Like, I love playing Deltarune. And then Cookie was like, okay, if you spell it like Deltarune, it's like, this is this is how Jockington spells it. Like, hi, I have learned a lot. I will not be playing Deltarune. Yeah, that's true. Like, it was the Deltarune was a thing. It was a rune that was shaped like a delta symbol. So I was like, yeah, of course, that's what the game's called. Evil Rousey. Oh my god. So yeah, no, funny shit. Deltarune. That's my father, Deltarune. Okay, I'm moving on. Again, like, I could change the title to like reflect how I actually spell the game now, but it's a time capsule. I think it's really funny looking back on this. So yeah, that was a 10-minute tangent about bullshit. Thank you for humoring me, Jamal. Let's go back to the soundtrack. Okay, we got some bangers, but we listened to these already. Listen to this. Alright, one more secret boss theme. Agreed. Okay, we got Source. This honestly might be the last song. And then again, we got to like 15 songs or something. I might want to get through a couple more, but this is like a pretty like substantial song and another secret boss theme. So, Source, my little cutie patootie. It felt like when I first played off, I felt so bewildered. A vile defilement of something sacred. I like that. What's your fucking problem? Why are you acting like this? Source really hitting you with the please grow and change as a person. Oh my God. I love this like reaction image. This is probably getting like an A tier. It's very sad and very atmospheric, but not like the craziest song. It was just so cute. My little uwu king. Aww. Fluffy man. I like how Carnival also has his nipples out. What the fuck? Okay, that was weird. No. The Doom Diawi, bro. Cobb on the source. Let's go. I like that. We stand carniples. Oh, that's funny. This guy is like the first person to discover source. Alright, we can listen to a few more. Maybe we can leave off on, like, Salmanazar Herodotus. Or maybe not. I'm really tired. Fuck. So this is the replacement for Yesterday Was Better. Let's power through this. I need to fucking finish this tier list. I am also sleepy, yeah. 3 or 4 more songs and we're done. Oh my god. Y'all are funny. Yesterday Was Better. It's so sad. Oh my god! The fucking... Oh, the fall fandom is so good! How are you guys so good? Your mother... Like, dude, I'm telling you, man. Off fandom in a don't make the most banger fan art ever made challenge. Oof. Why is every single piece of off fan art like the greatest piece of art ever created? I don't know where I'm gonna rank this though. Probably like B tier also. I'm sorry, Sugar. I really like Yesterday Was Better. It's a great theme. Whatever, I'll leave it there. This tier list is not very precise. I mean, I'm just gonna be very, like, honest. I didn't listen to the OST enough. So when I'm sitting here like, oh, is this song better than this song? I'm like, I don't know. I don't remember. It's a chill theme. While I'm talking about past tier lists, I was looking at my Undertale Yellow tier list. I fucking put End of the Line criminally low. It's only an amazing tier. And I distinctly remember on stream, I put End of the Line, like, you know, amazing tier. Like, not, okay, yeah. Like, this is criminal. Like, I have Undertale tier. Then I have top tier. Then I have End of the Line. End of the Line's an amazing tier. Not even in top tier. Unbelievable. I'm looking back and it's like, no, it's top tier. It's like one of the best songs in the game. And I distinctly remember Jamal you were like disappointed that like End of the Line ranked so much lower than Guns Blazing. Do I think Guns Blazing is better than End of the Line? I don't know. I think they're both good and like I think they're good in their own ways, but no, I don't know what I was thinking, man. I'm trying to find Yesterday Was Better. Probably like a B tier. I had to guess. Yeah, top of B tier. I can predict myself with this. Alright, so we're skipping an urn, I think. An iron urn. Do we do a neat burn? I think we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, it's like Guns Blazing, except Axis is on like 5% battery power and rapidly dying and running for his life, and it's really good. It's so good. And Man on the Internet's cover of it is like one of the best covers they've done. I say that about like every other cover that Man on the Internet does, I feel like, but I mean it. I would put it on, but it's not relevant right now. Okay, so we're gonna listen to... Alright, we'll listen to Home Run Wreckers, Crystalline, however you pronounce it, Dissolution first, and then we're gonna end on Salmana's on Herodotus. Just because we can. This is the Panic in Ballville final, boss theme against, fucking Balls Man. They're fantastic. What is your opinion, Jamal, on the Deltarune chapters 3 and 4 stuff that Man Internet's been doing? Because me and Cookie had like a long discussion about it during one of the streams. I need to like listen to the music, but alright, this is pretty good. Sounds like Binding of Isaac. Video game in a video game. This is fascinating. Okay, this goes hard. What the fuck? I don't think I've listened to a single one! Holy shit, they're going hard! Panic and Ballville boss theme in the original game is very forgettable, in my opinion. Right, this is... If Ballville Blitz is an A tier, this is going above it. One. Ha ha, one. Pib heads. Yes, we're very close. We're gonna end the stream very soon, Random Eye. This fucks. But yeah, the Hammer of Justice was decent. I didn't like it as much as I was kind of hoping. I do really like the lyrics that I'll sing in like 20 seconds because I want the song to end first. But overall, my rating, my review of the chapter 3 and 4 stuff is, it's fun. Not my favorite. Not my favorite of like the work they put out. Alright, good night, Random Eye. We're gonna sleep soon too. Appreciate you showing up. Out of the chapters 3 and 4 stuff he's done, my favorite is probably, I'm trying to think like which ones he's done. But yeah, I like the lyrics in the Modi Hammer of Justice where he's like, Hammer's might, dragon's lord, who knows how the story will end, or whatever. Pretty good. This is not the right channel. And on the internet. Let's see. And we brought this up because we were talking about UTY, yeah. This one was decent. Didn't listen to this one. Maybe it's good. Guardian has some fun ideas. I think it's decent. Cookie has criticisms, which I can see where they're coming from, but it's fun. Black Knife, hard song to make lyrics for, hard song just to sing. I don't know. It was always gonna be a tough sell. Dark Zone, I much prefer Juno Songs' version. I listened to this one like once. It's funny. And they have not done, like, from now on, Dark Sanctuary, the ones that I really want them to do. Or, they haven't done TV Time either. Juno Songs' TV Time cover is pretty good, so. Other people are making their own really good, like, covers, so. It's cool. I hate Silly Billy. Yeah, Scottish Gerson. Southern Gerson is my like my voice, but Scottish Gerson is fun. All right, listen to this frickin' thingy. More horror terrors. Did you fuck my girlfriend, Ballman? I don't know, man. I like linked this like last stream. This is very atmospheric. Yeah, Zone 3 was like already like horrifying, but man. Zone 3 be like. Yeah. Very random shit because it's the end of the stream and I'm tired and I'm just rambling about whatever. It was a really good SCP. I don't know. I don't remember the freaking number. 8876. I'm not gonna summarize what the SCP was, but there's a great line where like, you know, people go missing in like a farm or like an industrial factory, and then they reappear like several days later, and there's just a single line saying like, injuries sustained by subjects exceeded the physical trauma possible by like modern industrial machines. And the people in the comments like, that is a fucking incredible line. That is like, the more you think about it, the more absolutely horrifying and disturbing it is. Because modern industrial machines can do some horrible shit, you know? Killing floor. That's the name of like the title of that SCP. Right, we're stopping before the other X tier song in this game, but we're gonna go listen to the wacky fishes. Fishes! This is interesting. I'll look at this more later. This is like... how to describe this? Me when I fish. Cobb would solo these fucking guys. I don't know where I'm gonna put this. Glubcore? Oh my god, I fucking love... God, people are so funny. No, you're right! Oh, the hard counter! I'd be like, Cobb, you're death, you got this, and then Source would pat in with his fucking sad-ass face, and then it'd be so over for me. Fish orgy! Yeah, this is going like A tier, I think. Good theme for fighting fucking fishes that, like, fly at you. I don't know if I can really justify putting it in S tier, though. It's funky. Okay, maybe to end the stream, I can show off, because, like, as part of the draw character per day challenge, I did draw all the secret bosses, so I might as well just show those off. To that mannequin. Which mannequin? I already forgot what we were talking about. Okay, hold on. Fish orgy. It's funny because when I draw characters and then I reveal who the character was after people have guessed, I just type into like the GIF search bar the name of the character because it's easier than like Googling a picture of the character. But obviously there's no GIFs of these characters, of these secret bosses, because they're all so new. So I was like, whatever, man. Might as well show off this one as well. Oh, there are so many tabs. Oh, close that shit. I hate having too many tabs open nowadays. Stark contrast to who I used to be. Fish. Alright, so yeah. This is me drawing the secret bosses. Justice. Maldición. Yeah, that's true, Jamal. I think Salmanazar and Herodotus turned out pretty good. Source. Carnival. And Cobb. Then I also drew Japheth. Just as such a little guy. He's a creature. Alright, with that, I'm so tired. But this was good. We have 13... We only have 17 tracks left. We can definitely finish this next stream. I enjoyed Japheth. Yeah, that was... Off characters are fun to draw because, like, they don't need to be colored. They just need to be shaded. Shit, there's too many texts. Hold on. The fish. The description is too long. Okay. Okay, man. Okay. No computer box needs words. Post these. That is A-okay. Alright. Alright, this is all here. Good. Alright, so we made some good progress. We talked about the secret bosses. Doomer showed up. Pretty hype. We got one more stream, I think, and then we're done with the tier list, so I can write comments. And yeah. Not sure when I can stream next, but I'll be looking forward to it. Again, I appreciate everyone who showed up. This was a lot of fun. Tier list is running out nicely. We still only got one song in X. Got quite a few in S. A is pretty big. B tier is pretty big. A lot of Zone 3 songs that are ambient. No D tier songs yet. I don't know if there will be any. But yeah. I wish you a good pass out. You too, man. Alright. See you all in the next one. Take care.